Real Broker has taken the real estate industry by storm over this last year. There has been huge exponential growth and there are lots of heavy hitters that have been moving to this brokerage, and everyone is asking why. Well, today I'm going to be telling you. We're going to be doing a Real Broker Explained 2024 edition. Now, I have been waiting to make this video and I've been asked about 100 times to make this video. However, I wanted to wait until I've been at this brokerage for at least 6 months. So now we've hit the 6-month mark and we are ready to go. For reference, the shoot date of this video is February 2024. So there's information here that may be subject to change over the future. So make sure all things are up to date when you are making a decision. Now, if we have not met already, my name is Carys. I'm a real estate broker here in South Florida. And if you enjoy all things real estate, social media, and self-development, then you will enjoy this channel. So make sure you subscribe and stick around. All right, you guys asked and I'm delivering. If you want a full breakdown of Real Broker, I'm talking numbers, splits, revenue share, education, tools, everything that you need to know about this brokerage, then just keep on watching. Okay, now as we go through this video, if you think that you may be interested in joining Real Broker and you want to discuss if it might be a good fit for you, then I will leave a link in the description below. Please feel free to fill that out. We can set up a time to chat and discuss whether it may be a good fit for you to join Real. As always, I value your time, so I'm gonna leave the chapters to the video right here in case you want to skip to a specific part. And let's get into it. Now first, let's break down where Real Broker actually came from. Now they've seen an exponential growth over the course of 2023, but Real was actually founded 10 years ago by Tamir Poleg, who I had the pleasure of meeting with when I was at an event in Georgia. And I actually met with him before I made the move over to Real. And I asked him a lot of questions. And one of the things that he mentioned that always stuck with me is that one, he wanted to focus on building a brokerage with highly skilled, strong real estate agents who produce real estate. That is his main focus. It's not a growth size. It's not that they want to expand into multiple different countries. His focus is that they want to build up strong in Canada and the US before they even think about expanding outwards. The second thing that he said that stuck with me is that he used the word silos. He said that he did not want the brokerage to be in specific silos like certain other brokerages. They wanted to have that great collaboration within the brokerage. And I can tell you, based on all the events I've been to within Real and all the people that I've met within Real that are agents, that are leadership, that collaboration and community is all within the brokerage. Now, Real are in 50 states within the US and 4 Canadian provinces. We are almost at 14,000 agents from when I am making this video. So that growth has been like this. It has completely had a huge burst over the course of 2023. Now we've kind of covered where Real Broker even came from. I want to go into the first section, which is the numbers, because I know that is what a lot of people care about. So let's first start off with the split. You have an 85-15 split. 85% goes to you, 15% goes to the brokerage. Then next you have a $12,000 cap. This means that after you have given the brokerage $12,000, so each 15%, once that totals to $12,000, you then cap and you get 100% of your commission. You are no longer paying the 15%. Now, after you cap, you do have a transaction fee, which is $285 per deal and $125 per lease. Then your next level up is the elite agent, which we'll talk about in a second. But when you hit the elite agent mark, your transaction fee then goes to $129. And then the only other fee that you need to worry about with your transactions themselves is there's a $30 BEOP fee. This is your broker review, your E&O, insurance, and processing. That is per transaction. Other numbers that you may want to keep in mind, there is a $249 application fee for when you are joining. Now there is a $750 annual fee. Now this is not something that you pay all at once. It is taken out of your first 3 transactions. So it comes out of your commission check, you don't see it, and that is it. Now those are the things that you are paying. However, there are no monthly fees. There are no desk fees. There are no franchise fees. So those are the numbers that you need to focus on when you're looking at whether Real is a good situation and a good brokerage for you to join. Now, if you are someone who does personal deals yourself, then you have 3 deals per year that you will just have a $250 transaction fee, and that is it. That is all. Now, I'm not gonna have time to run through kind of the team structures and team fees and splits and everything. If that is something you're interested in, please leave a comment below and I can make a whole separate video, but we do not have time for this today. Okay, the second thing we're gonna be going into is the elite agent status. Now, this is being a top producer. Now, first, let's talk about how you can reach the elite agent status. Now, that is when you cap. So you pay your $12,000. And then on top of that, you have $6,000 in transaction fees. So when you break that down, $6,000 into the 285, that's 21 deals that you close after capping. You then hit the elite agent status. And if you're in Canada, it's $9,000 in the transaction fees. That is when you hit the elite agent status. Now, before I tell you what you get for this, the second way that you can achieve elite agent status, if you are someone who is in a higher sales point market, then the other way you can reach it is if you have a minimum GCI of $500,000 and you have to have 10 transactions that are over $1 million. And you have to be the majority agent on those. What this gets you to be an elite agent at Real Broker is you get $16,000 in company stock. So you actually get more than what you're paying to the company in company stock. So $16,000 in Real Broker stock. Plus, you can also be eligible for $8,000 in additional company stock upon completion of a cultural contribution where you are serving your community in your local area or contributing towards the Real community we have through teaching at the Real Academy. So if you are someone who is a producer, if you are someone who's closing a lot of deals, you can get a lot back from the brokerage for just doing your job. A lot of brokers don't offer anything for being a top producer. However, Real have gone above and beyond to offer so much and then some to their agents for being the highly skilled and strong real estate agents. Okay, our third section that we're diving into is the stock and the ownership within the company. Now, like I said, Real are publicly traded and they are on the NASDAQ, and you can actually build up ownership within the company that you are working for. So there's a few different ways that you can get stock within the company, and plus Real will actually contribute more to you as you are doing these things. So let's dive in. The first one is the agent stock purchase. So this is taken directly out of your check when you are closing deals. Now, if it is before you cap,
then you can have 5% of your commission paid out in company stock. Plus, Real will actually give you an additional 10% bonus on top of that for free. If it is after you cap, then it is 10% of your commission you can have paid out in stock, and Real will give you an additional 20% of a bonus of free stock. This stock has a 1-year vesting period.
So you can build up a lot of ownership and stock within the company by just closing deals and joining the agent stock program. The second way that you can get stock within the company is when you cap. So right now when I'm shooting this, you can get 150 shares of Real stock when you cap at the brokerage. The third way that you can get stock within the company is the elite agent status, which we talked about in the last point. So the $16,000 of stock as the award, and then if you choose to do either the local community work or the Real Academy training, then you get the additional $8,000. So a potential of $24,000 of stock per year. The fourth way that you can get stock within the company is if you should choose that maybe your friend Sally decides that she wants to join Real Broker, she puts you as the referring agent, then you will get 75 shares. Now, I know a lot of you have these questions about how this all works with that revenue share program. So we're gonna get into that. That is how you can get a lot of stock within Real Broker. Let's go into revenue share. Now, before I dive into how revenue share works, the charts and the breakdowns and all that good stuff, I think it's really important to discuss the culture when it comes to revenue share. This is a very optional thing that you can choose to do if you want to. It is not mandatory, it is not pushed by the company whatsoever. One of the things that they have done to actually combat people joining a brokerage and just focusing on recruiting is they actually have a rule that you need to produce in order to collect revenue share. So for the other brokerages, where you can join and never sell a house in your life and just focus on bringing people to the company, you cannot do that. And this is a great thing because it has protected the reputation of the company. Some of the other things that they've done to protect the reputation of this revenue share piece of it is I could not come on here and say to you that if you join me, you will get X, Y, Z. You could not do that because what happens at a lot of other brokerages is that people get all these things promised to join, and then they join and then they don't get any of it, and there's no one to go to because it's been empty promises made by someone else. So they have different things that they've put into the company to ensure that they are able to offer the power of building residual income. However, they are able to protect the reputation. They're able to focus on the main goal, which is selling real estate, and that is what moves the company forward while maintaining and protecting the brand and the name. Okay, I just had to say that piece. I'm gonna leave a chart on the screen breaking down the different tiers and the levels when it comes to revenue share. I'm a visual person and I know a lot of you are too. So to give you a rough breakdown of how this works, you've got your direct referrals. These are people that have listed you as the referring agent to the brokerage. Then you will see the percentage of what you would make taken out of Real's brokerage split, not the agent. The agent makes the same either way. It's taken from the brokerage itself. And then you will see basically what the potential of the money that you could bring in, because obviously once they cap, they don't pay any more money to the brokerage, so you would not make any more money because it's all taken from the brokerage's split itself, not the agent. So as you can see, there's a lot of potential of income opportunity that you could build should you want to leverage this opportunity. Now, at the end of the day, most people within this brokerage, they do not actively try to recruit. I get the ick with that word, but the conversations are had. They're usually sparked by the people who are asking about Real. I'm making this video because I have been asked so many times about how my experience has been, what my numbers have done, how it works, what is the breakdown, blah, 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 blah. I've been asked all of this, so I'm making this video. But I am not actively going and trying to talk to people to bring them to Real. If it's a good fit for you, it's a good fit. It's a great company. But if it's not, I wish you all the best of luck. It's a big mindset switch from a lot of the other brokerages and how they work. Now, God forbid anything happens to you, your revenue share is willable to your family. It's based on the tenure of how long you've been at the company. I will leave it on the screen so that you can see. A couple of additional numbers before we move on is $175 participation fee for the revenue share program. It's taken out of your first payment. That's it. And then the other payments have a 1.2% processing fee. All right, that's all I'm going into for this revenue share piece of it. Like I said, if you have questions, fill out the link below and we can chat. Okay, the next section that we're going to dive into is the technology within Real Broker. Something that really drew me to the company was the fact that they are very modern. They focus on having great technology within the company. Number one is their Reason app. Now this is actually an agent-facing app where you can go and access all things that you need to know within your phone. So you don't need to go on a computer, you don't need to go to a different system. It's all within your phone that you can have easy access to all of your business. You can see your transactions, you can see your commissions, you can see the education calendar, you can access support. You can go to your inbox, see if there's anything that needs to be updated with certain transactions. It's great. And you can do it all from your phone. They actually have an in-house signing platform. It is called Real Signature, and it's all connected within your transactions. So you have like transaction management, but then the signature is connected. So you don't need to go to an outside third party and then bring it into your transaction management. Real Signature is within their platform. It's super easy. It's just like the regular drag and drop signature signing platforms. Next, they have Workplace. So if you don't know what Workplace is, it's basically an app that connects all the agents within your brokerage. So you would be a part of your specific state group, and then you also can be a part of all different other kinds of groups. There's ones where you can give and receive referrals. There's ones that talks about marketing ideas. There's one that talks about how to leverage the CRM. All great stuff, but it's all connected within Workplace. Plus, one of the other great things that they use Workplace for is in the Workplace messages, you can actually start a group chat with you and your brokers. So there are multiple brokers within Florida for where I am, and I have a group chat between me and all of the brokers. So if I ever have a question that I need answered, I put it in that group chat, and whoever is available first will get back to me. I get answers in like minutes to the questions that I have. So it's a great tool they've used to leverage for getting people up to date, getting people support, and then keeping everyone connected. The next thing is Lofty. Lofty, formerly known as Chime. This is the CRM that Real are connected with. Now, this is optional. So if you've got another CRM platform that you like to use, you stay with that. However, they are heavily discounted at just $40 a month. It's your CRM, it's for email marketing, it's for text marketing. You can get a phone number within them. It's all of that good stuff within Lofty. And then of course, one of the great features about Lofty is that you can get your own website that is MLS integrated. Personally, I think the websites look great. There's a lot of ways you can customize them, add different functions and all that good stuff. And then one of the great tools that is actually not out yet, but it will be soon, is they are creating consumer facing apps. So instead of your clients going to Zillow to search for houses, they can use your Real specific app. Now, like I said, it's not out yet. It's supposed to be out this summer, but it's gonna be amazing. Okay, the next section we're gonna talk about is training. Now, the education classes that Real offers, there's around 30 hours a week. And one of the things that makes them different is these classes are on Zoom. They are not typical lecture style classes where you're just sitting there and watching a screen. It is actually an engaged training where you see them, they see you, and it is proper, highly engaging Zoom classes. Like I said, you can access all of these and sign up for any of them within the Real app, so it's super easy to get a part of those. Something they also have is a new agent 12-week program. Now, if you are someone who is a new agent, this is something that you can go through, follow step by step, and learn all the things that you need to know about being a realtor, because we know what they teach you in the classes is not how to actually be a realtor. So this 12-week program will break all of that down for you. Within all of the training that they have, it's not just real estate, it's investing, it's business development, it's personal development, there's social media, there's skill building, there's communication. So it's not just focused on building your business up, it's also focused on becoming the best version of you as a whole. Now, I'm gonna finish this video off with this section talking about community and culture. And the numbers and the technology and everything are great within this company, but this piece of it was actually the main decision of what drew me to this company. Now, I did not want to badmouth any other brokerages, which is why I am doing a Real Explain video and not why I left other brokerage video. But Real as a brokerage, they match the standards, they match the morals, and they match the values that I set for myself. So being aligned with a company that has those same values, that was what was important to me. Their slogan for the brokerage is work hard and be kind. And the people that I've met within the company, the leadership, the agents, they really do live like that. They're so open to collaboration. They have a true community where people aren't focused on what's your numbers, what's this, who are you a part of. There's no conversations like that whatsoever. So joining was a very interesting switch from what I was used to joining Real. So meeting the founder, Tamir, and Sharon, the president, those two big leaders in the company, they are genuine, they are humble, they provide value to people, and their main focus is just building the agents within this company to become the best realtors that they can possibly be. That is their focus. Now, I know I broke down a lot of things within this video. Like I said, if you have questions or you want to know if Real is a good fit for you, please feel free, fill out the link in the description below and I will reach out and we can discuss that. We can discuss your situation, figure out where you're at and see if it's a good move for you to make. If there are specific questions you just have, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Whether you're a new agent, top producer, you're a part of a team, you're a team leader, or you even own your own independent brokerage, then please reach out. We can discuss what that looks like, personalized and customized towards you and your situation. All right, everyone, that's Real Broker Explained 2024. I'll see you in the next one.